let's talk about design flaw number 3, that engagement alone drives results. It's not engagement alone. It is engagement and personal accountability. Now, everyone's out there talking about accountability. And I'm telling you, people are talking about it in the wrong way. When we think about happiness at work and engagement, it's not about whose blood's on the line, who's responsible, who's in trouble. That doesn't make anybody happy. When we're talking about personal accountability, it's an internal thing. It's a mindset that things happen because of me. Our engagement survey has 12 validated questions that measure for this by taking a look at these 4 factors. Commitment, the willingness to do whatever it takes to get the job done. Resilience, if I run into an obstacle, I'm going to try again. Ownership, people who are personally accountable, they see their part in their results, both good and bad. Good and bad. One of the things that happens in organizations when things go well, we put it in the newsletter, we walk around, we want a statue named after us. When things go poorly, we're like, it's the marketing people, finance won't give me enough budget, and people just don't understand technology. Happiness lies in seeing your part, both of them. And then finally, continuous learning. Now, this is a Nicole Price thing, not a sideways thing, and I just invite you to try it on for size. What if we studied our successes in the same way we study our failures? What if when things went well, we said, who did this? We need to have a meeting. We're going to study this to figure out how we can keep making this happen again. Then we're going to create standards so it can keep happening again. When we do well, that's not what happens. We're so busy, we got so much stuff going on, we're like, thank you, here's your koozie, here's your next project. But when things go poorly, who did this? Who is responsible? Get everybody in the room to figure out how this can never happen again. And I say we get what we study. If you study success, you'll get more successes. You study failures, of course you're going to get more failures. We all know that person, we want to try something again, and they're like, I remember when we did that back in 1986, and I remember everybody who worked here. Why didn't it work here anymore? Why didn't it work? I don't need that. That's not getting us anywhere. There are a lot of things that have changed in the world since 1986. What I need is, here's some things about that we could have done differently. This is what we learned from that event when it happened the last time. But what tends to happen with people on our teams and in our organizations is that they are so afraid of failure that they don't want to take the risk. So if something failed before, they don't want to even think about trying it again. Because we are using the word accountability to talk about whose blood's on the line. And it instead has been validated and proven that these 4 factors are what truly drive that internal thing that says, I know that I'm here, I have a mindset that I believe that we can do it, and I'm committed to that idea, I'm resilient, I'm going to keep trying, I own my part in it, and if we fail, I learned something.